big day for The Sims because they're about to drop the trailer for the new wedding pack, and this is the first like real pack we've had since Cottage Living back in July. So for the last 6 months, we've only had kits. So today with this pack, we're gonna get to see some new gameplay, possibly a new world. I mean, I personally am very excited about this. So this trailer is going to begin at 11. It's currently 10:59. This is the totally never before seen, definitely not leaked wedding pack. We definitely didn't see a leaked cover art or set of screenshots a few days ago, right? No. Leaks in The Sims? No, never. So to catch you up, this is gonna be a game pack, so it'll be $20. It's gonna be similar in size to things like Dine Out and Vampires. I am like nearly certain it's going to have a new world, but probably a small world, like maybe 5 or 6 lots. But otherwise, we don't really know what to expect. Obviously, we know it's a wedding pack, but it's not like that oh my god. Hang on, it's beginning. Anyway, it's not like that image really said much. They actually mailed that to me. I got sent this invitation. Notice how it says Wednesday, February 8th. The date's wrong. It's Tuesday, February 8th. It's like an invitation to the trailer, which is kind of cute. We got like an acceptance letter in advance of University coming out. We got a postcard of Henford on Badly before Cottage Living came out. Hang on, sorry. Oh god, it's starting. Wait, I'll talk more about that later. No pressure, no pressure. Oh boy. I might cry about this one, I won't lie. I'm kind of excited. She's decorating a cake. Oh, look at the proposal photos. The Sims 4 My Wedding Stories game pack. Cute. We're gonna have to watch back this whole thing and like pause through the screenshots and stuff to see what is coming. Oh, are you jealous? Sorry, bestie. Wait! Are we shopping for wedding dresses? Oh, okay. Shopping for wedding cake? I love the necklace, by the way, and the flowers! Okay, we saw kind of like that in the leaked screenshots. Oh, she just whacked a ring out of his hand. We're celebrating. We're dancing. He's asleep on the floor. Oh my god, that's a beautiful wedding arch. Are you gonna leave him at the altar? No way. I won't lie. I've been hoping for a new death, like death of a broken heart. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I was hoping. Oh my god, there's a flower girl and a ring bearer. And she cried walking down the aisle. Is that her ex? Did her ex walk her down the aisle? I need to rewatch this. I wasn't really paying attention to him. I was kind of distracted by how pretty they look. So I wasn't really paying attention to the men in this. Oh, everybody's so excited. Oh. They were throwing rice. Yes, and they just slow dance. They slow dance. That's what I wanted to see this whole time. Oh, and a 2-tier wedding cake. She threw the bouquet. Oh, cute. Look, they're slow dancing. Oh my god. Oh, we're honeymooning. We're painting. We're growing old together? No. Oh, they're renewing their little vows. Say I do, February 17th. Okay. Do you know what? This is exactly what I was hoping for. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, first of all, did you see the new world? Is this link working yet? Sometimes it doesn't work straight away. Wedding live stream. Join us February 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, well, mark your calendars, besties. Our story. After a long friendship, Dominique and Camille actually got together on what was supposed to be Camille's wedding day. A little untraditional, but when you find your person, you just know. No big surprises expected this time around. Honestly, besties, you probably could have like waited until before the ceremony to do that. I feel bad for him. Anyway, venue. Famed for its wedding industry, Tartosa is rich with beautiful venue options. We considered the beach and the forest, as well as a local estate and a church. Ultimately, we decided on a garden wedding. Okay, so this world has at least 4 lots: the beach, the forest, an estate, and a church. And then I assume it also has like the town space. I don't know if like the shops are like actual shops or if they're just rabbit holes, because they had like a food truck type thing for the cake and the flowers, but that looks like a store, but I don't know if you can actually go in there, so I guess we'll see. Oh no, We did some window shopping in the village. I'm gonna guess you can't go in there. The way it says window shopping, that's like cottage living. I don't think you can go in there. So you can look at the wedding dresses from outside. They went window shopping to choose their wedding looks. Look at these dresses and the veil and the ring. Okay, sorry, I'm getting excited. The theme. For a garden wedding, nothing is more appropriate than florals. We had tons of decor options for everything from the cake to the bouquets, seats, table setups, and more. Okay, stop. Look at those cakes. Look at all the different options. There's a cow plant cake! There's a cow plant cake! It has cow plant wedding toppers on it! And that one has little ghosties on it. The new piano, the champagne. I believe that's like a fountain, like for punch or whatever. There's all those new bouquets. Make the pictures bigger, Sims team. Arriving February 17th, My Wedding Stories blog post. Find marital bliss in The Sims 4 with My Wedding Stories game pack. Drop into a wedding you'll fall in love with. Wow, look at these screenshots that I've definitely never seen before. These definitely didn't leak. Introducing Tartosa, the most romantic world in all of The Sims 4. The sunsets are heart-stopping, the beaches are breathtaking, the gardens are astonishing, and the waterfalls are awe-inspiring. Tartosa is a paradise made for love. You'll be able to creatively discover different sides of oneself to plan out many versions of your Sims dream wedding. The festivities leading up to the ceremony, participants, decor, dress code, cake, location, and more. Pre-wedding festivities. Enjoy the thrill of every major moment leading up to the big day, capital B, capital D, starting with your engagement. Spend some time selecting the flawless ring in Create a Sim so we do get more ring options. Host pre-wedding parties to celebrate the big news with family and friends. So you can plan an engagement party, bachelor parties, and or a rehearsal dinner. Wait, we do finally get bachelor and bachelorette parties. That was huge for me. I really wanted that. Complete with the option of toasts, speeches, food, gifts, and dancing, as well as choosing a sim of honor. This is exactly what I wanted. I was really hoping. I didn't know if we were gonna get like more party options because the pack seemed very like wedding focused. Like the wedding was the only party that mattered. So I'm really glad to get 3 more party options. Yes. Okay. Sorry. I'm feeling really good about this. Ultimate checklist for planning your nuptials. After you've established your sim couple's likes, dislikes, wants, and nots, you can move on to setting a date and choosing your venue. Wants and nots. Tartosa is full of picturesque locations from a coastal village to the forested inland, with everything you need to make your wedding day magical, including reverent residents and local lore. Thank you! There's extravagant ballrooms, sunset-laden beaches, and peaceful gardens. We've partnered with community creators from different backgrounds to create lots that represent our community, like Ice Munmun's Garden Palace of Vows and Centurial Harmony Garden created by Catherine Games. Yes, I was really hoping they would work with Simmers. I didn't know if they had or not, but I was really hoping they'd work with Simmers to make the lots because they're always better when they do this, and they did at least 2. See, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Once you're in town, you can go to the local wedding attire boutique to try on a vast array of dresses and tuxedos. From traditional to modern, from flowy white gowns to the reds and henna typically worn by Hindu brides, there's a look for everyone. Okay, well, can I actually try them on in the store, or does it just go into cast? That's what I want to know. A flower cart to pick your bouquet, go to the patisserie shop to taste test cakes from seemingly endless options and combinations, and cake toppers. Also, please note how most of these Sims are sitting down, but not all of them. 2 of them are standing up in the back. The perfect cinematic wedding. Today's the big day, and now it's time to revel in everything you've built. No way. If you're celebrating a more traditional Chinese matrimony, you can start the day with a family gathering, the customary tea ceremony, serving refreshments to your respective families. After slipping into your wedding attire, it's now time to start the wedding ceremony. Your guests will gather together cordially to await your arrival. Once you've set down your flower pal and ring bearer, flower pal, that's so cute. Then you and your partner will do the same, either alone or with someone to give you away, so you can pick. In the wedding reception, you'll have the opportunity to toss your bouquet, cut the cake with your partner, and even share your first slow dance as a married couple. Slow dancing was like top of my list. I'm so glad they did it. Complete with a rehearsed twirl and dip. It sounds like they've made these weddings like actually take up a full day as well, like, you know, normal weddings do in real life. Because right now in The Sims 4, if you want to have a wedding, you could like go to work, get off at 6, and then go do your wedding, and then it just lasts like 3 hours, so it'd be fine. But in real life, you probably would make a whole day of it. You know, I'm just assuming if you're gonna go to the trouble of planning this whole event, you'd probably spend the whole day doing it. You'll have a lifetime together to memorialize your matrimony, starting with the photos you captured and vacations you planned. Whether you stay in Tartosa or travel to another far-off world, you'll be able to enjoy your new life with an intimate vacation for 2. Stay in Tartosa. Are we talking about for a honeymoon? So there's at least 1 vacation home in Tartosa, and perhaps house, do they mean you can live in Tartosa? Because I would be very displeased if it was only a vacation world and you could not live there. So that means that there's at least one house, right? Probably two. No way they have just one house to stay in, right? Because that's like not a good option. You need a cheap one and an expensive one, right? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I want to go back through the trailer now. I will say, number one, I probably should not play the music again because that's a cool cover. However, that is an extremely popular song in English, and the Singlish version's gonna get me got. So we already know that this video is copyright claimed, so I probably shouldn't play it again. We'll watch the trailer back muted. So first of all, the very first thing she's doing in this is decorating a cake with a piping bag, which is also new. So right out the gate, brand new, very exciting content. Also, is this a teapot? I'm noticing these cute candles. That's a cup of coffee in a cute little cup. We don't really have that. We have this beautiful floral arrangement. All of these photos are very good. I assume there's not actually a way to get like engagement photos. If there was, I'd be very pleased, but I think these are just, they had a sim there taking photos, probably for a long time, over and over again to get these. I don't think there's gonna be like a better engagement photo sort of option, but I'd be pleased if there was. I'm also seeing a little candle, maybe a new flower pot here, which is always nice. Also the new nails. I think her ring is new. Hang on, go back. Does that look new? Wedding arch, perhaps? What is that? The waterfall? This is what I wanted to see. Look right here at this photo. Are you kidding? Is that the new world? Forget this. We don't care about you two. You break up. Look at this. Is this the new world? Oh, okay, let's break this down for a second. New flowers, obviously new table and chairs. This wall decoration is new. We got these. I assume this is like the engagement party. Oh, here's that tea set. Okay, it's like on a tray. I don't think there's anything else new in this photo, maybe? Is that a couch with like things hanging on it? Maybe that's new. I don't know. Obviously the lights are new. Oh, that is a new couch. Okay. I couldn't tell it was like behind them. I wasn't sure. Look at the little tea set. Curtains. I love the drama in this trailer. I love the story. It's so good. Oh, sorry. I didn't really get a chance to take this in before. So let's break this down, okay? I'm seeing in this photo, I'm gonna turn my face cam off for this. I'm seeing in this photo, 1 vacation house, 2 vacation house, town square. I assume there's no actual lots here and it's just decorative, but this looks like a lot back in this corner, maybe like a nightclub or something. I assume your Sims can hang out at this beach. It looks like they're resting on the beach and swimming in the water. And they can probably walk over to this lighthouse, but I don't think they can get in those boats. I'm gonna assume they can't. I'm just staring at this, like trying to take it all in. Yeah, I don't think any of these shops are actually active. I feel like you can't actually go in there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm kind of thinking maybe you can't actually go into that building. Otherwise, maybe they would have shown us the inside. I'm loving all the cast. I know I haven't been talking about it, but like all the dresses are so pretty. Is this what it looks like when they pick their dress? Or is this just like a visual? I think it's just a visual. Because I assume you just go into cast to pick their outfit. It isn't that fancy. Are those another set of new nails? Is that like another new kind of nail? I've seen at least 2, but I haven't been paying that much attention to it. Oh, look, there's cupcakes in the window. Cute. I wonder what it's like when you select the flavors too. Like I wonder if there's like some kind of menu that opens where you can like build your wedding cake and like pick the flavor, pick the topper, pick the frosting colors. I assume there probably is, which is very exciting to me. And I bet it's similar with the bouquets too, where you can kind of pick and choose yourself. I'm really excited about that. I love the idea of bouquets. I didn't really anticipate we'd get something like that. Also, notice this proposal being denied right here. Yikes. I think I saw another new nail polish. Wait, there we go. Yes, okay. I love this dress, by the way. And this one, did you wear white to her engagement party? Sorry. Oh, I don't think I noticed that that was the fiance. Oh, I'd be sad too, bestie. Oh, never mind. I'm on your side. Screw him. The hot air balloon? Stop. Ooh. I like watching this back again. It's very fun for me. Okay, this I wanted to pause on and look through because this is the actual ceremony. So we have all the decorations I wanted to look at, the new windows. This is a new kind of wedding arch. How cool is that one? Most people are sitting down, not all, but most. And then we walk down the aisle, but not all the way down the aisle. Oh my. I love this so much. I love that they like saved a photo of that too and like made it look like it was in a frame. That is so good. Hang that picture up. Grandma loved it. She's so excited. So are you. Everybody's pleased except for him. No, look at her face and her nails. She's like, sorry about that. Stole your bride. Wah wah. You don't deserve her. But then we're all friends, so maybe it's fine. I'm wondering if there's any other veil hairstyles because I haven't seen any. I've seen this hair that she has with and without the veil, but no other veils on other hairs. So I wonder if there is any or if it's just like that one. And I assume it's attached to the hair. Like kind of how like this clip is definitely in her hair and like it's on the hair in cast. You don't like add it as a separate accessory. I assume the veils are like that too. I love that fountain, by the way. This wedding, this setup, I am obsessed with. Like the chairs, the little like rose petals lining it, these pretty pergolas. This wedding arch. Are you kidding me? Even like down to the little signs. Oh, this is my favorite thing. I'm so excited. And the new piano too. My flower pal, my ring bearer. I'm so glad they made it more possible to include the rest of the family. Like even in the ceremony, I didn't expect that. Like I was more expecting just to have like maybe some sort of rehearsal dinner kind of vibe. I didn't expect to pick like a sim of honor, a flower pal. I didn't anticipate being walked down the aisle. Like I love the idea of that so much. Look how cute this is. Thank you. And like a sim officiating as well. We've never had that. Well, actually, Sims Medieval had that. They used to just appear. They'd like poof in and then officiate your wedding in Sims Medieval. Oh, look at the ring and the nails. I'm so excited about this pack. Everyone's sitting and reacting to the wedding. Ooh, hang on. Did you see her earrings? Wait, pause. Look on this sim. Wow. Also, hers are rainbow. I love this hairstyle as well. And the slow dancing. Why are they not showing long segments of slow dancing? Toasts. This cutting cake interaction is way better than how it used to be. We always have had a cutting cake interaction, but that one looks way more detailed and improved because the cake's bigger and better. I wonder if they can actually like miss the bouquet like that. Oh, look, wait. I didn't notice that they're dancing together. There's adults dancing with kids. I was so distracted by this that I didn't even notice the adults dancing with kids before. That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh, that's one of my favorite parts. Okay, also, I assume this is their honeymoon. And I assume we're doing it in Tartosa, which is cool. Oh, look at that cake. That's 3 tiers. I'm sorry, there's a lot of really beautiful things in this image to take in, but I'm like trying to slowly like scan the photos. Every slide, I'm like, now what's in every single corner? I love the wedding signs too. They have a lot of swatches, it seems like, that kind of apply to a lot of different things, but I love the signs. I love this. Is that a wedding arch, do you think? Like, do you think that functions like a wedding arch? I wonder if your Sims even need to have a wedding arch placed. Like, how do you designate like this is the front of the ceremony? I'm not sure, but that looks really good in screenshots for sure. I'm obsessed with this. Like the vow renewal they can do when they're older. Oh, pause. Look at that cake on that buffet table. Are you kidding me? It's like a 4-tier cake with cow plants on top. This is my dream. My actual dream. I love this like tropical wedding arch as well on the beach. This looks so cool. And I'm wondering if these are the lots that were built like by the Simmers or if they're like separate lots built just for the trailer. I'm not sure. I look forward to finding out. February 17th is too far away. I don't want to wait 9 days. Okay, final thoughts. All of the things that I had on my list that I wanted to see, like proper wedding cakes, slow dancing, improved buffet table, new world, were all covered, plus a lot of things that I was like, I'd like to see this, but I don't know if we will. Like all the extra parties and the other Sims being included. I'm so glad to finally see weddings get more to them, you know? Because right now, weddings in The Sims, like just the base game plain weddings, they don't really feel that special. And I think this pack is what we needed to make them more special. And I'm really excited about it. Like as a really hardcore Simmer who gets like so attached to her Sims, this is exactly what I wanted. I'm curious to hear your thoughts because I know there's gonna be like some element of like, we already have weddings. Do we need this? But this is like right up my alley gameplay wise. I love any more family content we can get. I'll eat it up. So this is like perfect for me. Couple concerns. My biggest concern right now is that I'm worried Tartosa is gonna be a vacation world, but also why would it be? Because then you have to go on vacation to like plan your wedding. So it's probably just a regular world. I don't think they'll make it like locked behind a vacation world. Like think like how Granite Falls is and you can't just live there. I doubt it'll be like that. I think it'll be like Glimmerbrook, how it's just small. I wanna know how many lots there are so bad. I think there's at least 6. Based on my calculations, I think there's at least 6. I don't think there'll be that many more than that though, because it's just a game pack, but I'm crossing my fingers for 6 because that is better than I was expecting. I thought 4 or 5. So also very impressed that they managed to get At Last, like a cover of At Last as the trailer song. That's very cool. Even though they're gonna strike me, it's okay because that is cool. Now I will link down below the other videos I've made like speculating on the wedding pack if you want to go back in time and watch those. And obviously as soon as we get any more news, I'll tell you about it. We only have like a week and a half to go. I am really looking forward to this. Oh, okay. Sorry, calm down. It's just so cute. This is exactly what I wanted. I hope they keep giving us more family content like this because I would just die if we got more packs like this. And listen, whoever decided to make that cow plant cake topper, I thank you. You have made my day. And I guess with that being said, I'm gonna go. I'll link that trailer and also the blog post down below if you want to read them back yourself and like see the information more and then like zoom in on screenshots and stuff. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye everybody. Also, yes, by the way, I did put on a white sweater for this on purpose. It was intentional and I think it was cute.